Hello. We're going to read a story called A Cookie for Santa by Stephanie Shaw and illustrated by Bruno Robert. "'Twas the night before Christmas, and there on the plate was a gingerbread boy awaiting his fate. The children had baked him and dressed him with care, using currants for eyes and icing for hair. They knew that Saint Nick, with his overstuffed pack, would be sorely in need of a fine midnight snack. The Christmas tree sparkled, strands of lights glimmered, snowflakes and garlands all glittered and shimmered. The gingerbread boy, despite all this beauty, nervously pondering his Christmas Eve duty. Later that evening, when he'd been devoured, would he be brave or a crumbling coward? Bursting into the room, all this for us? Two puppies came bounding and started a fuss. They leapt and they snapped and they played tug of war. They pounced and they pawed and they ripped and they tore. The ginger boy thought, "Oh, what can be done? These puppies are having the wrong kind of fun." He knew to save Christmas, he'd need to take action. "I'll make myself into a doggy distraction." "Come, rascal, come, rowdy," he called them by name. "I'll show you a much better Christmas Eve game." A biscuit they barked, with howling dog joy, and one that can talk. It's a gingerbread boy. And what he did next made those naughty pups stop. "Look at me," Cookie cried. "I can spin like a top." He twirled and he spun until he was dizzy, keeping exuberant puppies quite busy. Tails wagging, tongues drooling, the pups were entranced, while the gingerbread boy deliciously danced. But the gingerbread boy just spun around and around till those young puppies at last settled down. A jingle of Christmas bells came from outside. "It's Santa," the pups yipped. "Woof, let's go and hide." Are they doing a very good job hiding? No, you can still see them. Would Santa Claus start with his legs or his head? Would he nibble his arms or his buttons instead? So the little gingerbread boy is worried that Santa might eat him. Santa said, "On my radar, there was trouble reported. Can you lend me a hand getting all of this sorted?" The gingerbread boy helped jolly Saint Nick. With morning approaching, they had to be quick. When the work was all done, Cookie climbed on the dish. He looked at the stars and he made one Christmas wish. And then he heard Santa say, what do you think Santa's going to say? Let's see. We make a great team. Come hop in my sleigh. There'll be more homes to visit before Christmas Day. And I need you for duty up at the North Pole. Toy soldiers saluted and gave a drum roll. So the gingerbread boy is moving to the North Pole with Santa Claus. Christmas morning, the children found gifts and a note. In festive green ink, Santa Claus wrote, I've searched the world over and I found at this stop the perfect night watchman to mind my toy shop. And as for those pups that created a mess, I've left something special for them. Can you guess? A gift certificate to the Good to the Bone Puppy Obedience School. So Santa's going to send them to school to learn how to behave. I hope you liked a cookie for Santa. Bye.